Yeah, hello all and welcome to the Ascendant Phoenix Cup today. Today we have Voodoo versus Tag Rock. I'm here in the cast with Cola Colin. He's the co-caster today.
Yes, hello, welcome.
And yeah, he's the co-caster cause Voodoo is going to play, and so of course he can't cast. And Lucian is not here today, so we will do the cast. And yeah, cause we don't have a current champion, or cause Remy managed to win 4 games in a row and finished his APC last week. We have 2 players that can choose a map today. So I will host the first game. Yeah, and Voodoo is here in Skype too for the moment until the first round starts.
Yes, hello everyone. So at first we have to choose which map we play at first. Mine or Tag Rock ones.
Yeah, for this we will wait until both players are in the game. And then we will do a virtual coin drop.
Group formed. Group formed.
Still waiting for Tag Rock. Let's see if he's online. Or if he's still there in GBGNet.
Yes, I see him in Halcyon. I don't know why he don't come. He don't know the password.
Yeah. I think it's known already, but...
Yeah, I thought so too.
And there he is.
Okay, Rock has chosen his side.
Yeah, I've seen. Just let me open the side. Flip 1 coin. Let's choose an East German 1 mark. And it's the head side.
Okay, what map do we want to play? Let's see. Talk? Huh?
I'm pretty sure that Tails
Ah.
is the side with the numbers.
I don't know, Tails.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure now. So we play your map first, Voodoo. Soul Rampage. Let me take a look at the settings. I'll give you 1000 unit cap so you have more fun.
And random slots.
Ah, yeah, of course. There we are. Well, I think it's time to kick you out of Skype.
Yes.
So, good luck and have fun.
Thanks. I will try.
So, see you after the games.
Yeah, see ya.
And there we go with the first round of the APC.
Yes. So it's Zorg Rampage. Or Rampage.
Yeah, it's a map from the FA later, as far as I know.
Is the map still in the map pool?
I'm not sure.
Me neither. Well, what do players do on this map?
There we see Voodoo on the left hand side with UEF, and on the right hand side we see Tag Rock with Cybran. As far as I know, there are many stones on this map to reclaim, so you can get a huge economy.
Well, yes, but you have to search for them.
Yeah, they aren't close to your base, but they are reachable.
Yes. At least they can boost your echo at some point in the game.
Yeah, maybe that's a good point for Rock. Even if Voodoo chooses the map, Rock is really good in getting a huge economy on using it.
Yes, it's possible. So have a look at what the players are doing.
Rock is going to play with second air.
And Voodoo is doing the same thing. And I think it's a normal decision on this map, since the distance to your enemy is very big, and air second is a very good way to attack quickly with some bombers or a jester.
Yeah, definitely. But Voodoo built a lab, called it Bander, and it's on the way. Let's see the movement. Ah, yeah, it's moving to the hydros.
Yes, he might kick some engineers there.
Yeah, he can kick engineers once to build a hydro.
If Rock doesn't protect it, at least.
Yeah, that's true, but I think it's difficult to protect everything.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And as I can see, it's not even easy to get to your opponent. There are just some passes, and the main pass in the middle is protected by civilians. Well,
Yes, it's
some
also true.
upgraded Cybran shields, stealth generators,
One more reason to
anti-air.
build. One more reason to build a second air, because bombers can easily fly to the enemy side.
Yeah. So maybe air can be really good on this map even after the first time.
Oh. Rock, there's a mole scout which will probably see Bender
Yeah.
approaching the engineer. The question will be if he can defend against the bot, but since there's
There's
already a mantis,
Yeah, there's a mantis on the way. It's definitely possible to micro with an lab against the mantis, but it's really difficult.
yes, it's really hard. So it seems that Rock's only sending out moles to scout, mostly moles and one mantis, while Voodoo's only sending out mech marines at this point.
Yeah, there we
It's a
see
bit more.
one Snoop.
Ah yeah, now one is coming. I think those 3 mech marines are mainly to protect the engineer, while the first 2 ones were to attack.
Yeah.
So Voodoo is going for a more aggressive approach here.
And the
And
mole should
It
see
should
better
see
now.
it.
But the mantis is moving behind the engineer, so maybe the lab can kick it.
It's very hard.
No, maybe
takes-
maybe the lab can
No,
pass
no way.
the mantis.
Rock has seen
No.
it and is
Yeah, Rock's seen
approaching
it.
him now. He might
And-
lose the mole, but yes, he lost the mole, but that's not that bad because he has the second mole and so no real damage done.
Yeah, and was too late for Voodoo to micro against this. And we see 2 bombers from Tech Rock and 1 intercept and 1 bomber from Voodoo.
A third bomber is in build, so no interceptors from Rock at this point. Which I think is not a bad decision because, well, Voodoo's interceptor isn't doing anything at this point. It's just flying a few circles.
Yeah, it depends on it's difficult with 1 interceptor to get it somewhere useful on this map.
I think if you get it this early, you should rush over to your enemy's base and just try to attack and have a look at what he's doing. You might lose it, but it's better than just let it idle and do nothing with it.
Yeah, maybe. And we see a lab at the bottom from Voodoo. It's called Scruffy.
And yes, it's attacking the mechs. But well, I think maybe Rock will send over a bomber to kill it.
Maybe, yeah. And the bomber from Voodoo at the top.
And there's absolutely nothing Rock can do about this bomber, so he probably will lose this engineer now.
And Rock's air factory is idle instead of building some interceptors. Maybe he don't have enough energy for it.
That might be possible. Also, Rock has lost 2 bombers against the interceptors of Voodoo.
And
So-
and 1 more moving into the mech marines from Voodoo. Anyway, they're moving into the commander, so they will die anyway.
Yes, they won't be of much help for Voodoo, but at this point it looks rather good for Voodoo. Rock has lost many air units, and I don't think he has done any real damage.
For the moment not. And Voodoo can attack Rock's base with a bomber that can hit a lot engineers.
Yes, it will kill probably 2. Or, well,
No, he
no,
won't.
0.
0.
Fail.
And an interceptor is out and exactly behind the bomber.
That was very good. A bit lucky, maybe.
Yeah.
And Scruffy still is running around and killing now the second max. And afterwards he will probably kill this Magno Raider.
Yeah. And we see both doing the same thing with their commanders. They're moving in the direction of the 4 maxes of the opponent.
Yes. It's an aggressive approach to get these maxis from the enemy. And
There
stop
may be a
them.
reclaim there. As I can see, close to, for example, where Voodoo's commanders at the moment, there is many reclaim.
I think those rocks are only worth like 1 to 5 Mars each, so you have to send out a few engineers. And not only
Yep.
the commander.
Yeah, of course, but he's building
That
a
might
factory.
be the
so
reason. Yes, exactly. That might be the reason why he's building this factory to reclaim.
Rock is doing the same thing, by the way.
No, yes, yes. And he's building engineers, yes.
air engineers with the reclaim order, so
They will be probably be really effective.
definitely air. Let's see if Voodoo does the same. Factory will be ready soon.
And he's making engineers with no attack move. Well, let's have a look at the base of each player. You can't see any text now.
Yeah, and TechRock is going to build a transporter.
That's a very great idea on this map, I think.
Especially
It's,
he might got Air Super Mercy, cause he got 2 air factories running at the moment. And he can kick those 2 engineers from Voodoo at the bottom. Had a long way, and I think it will hurt if he lose them. I know Rock missed it.
And Rock will use the transport to send in engineers, so he can quickly secure these 4 maxis. Probably set up some point defenses and factories.
Yeah, he's going to get them on the 4 maxes on the bottom of Voodoo's base.
But I think it might fail. Voodoo has lots of units there, and Rock's SU is still far away from those maxis.
Yeah, and we see Voodoo is attacking with his commander on the top.
And there's
he's-
nothing Rock can do about it, basically.
No. And Voodoo is going to start building some factories at the top to get a spam there. And Voodoo is wasting all his interceptors against Rock's anti-air and Rock's tanks.
Yeah, letting them land in front of the army is a rather bad idea. Even the engineer is reclaiming the interceptor now.
Yeah.
Now he realizes it and flies away, but he lost quite a few
And
of
he's
them.
losing them
Ouch.
against the civilian Tech 2 anti-air.
That really is bad.
Yeah, not the best
Poor
movement maybe with those
interceptor.
interceptors. And you have to be careful not lose Air Super Mercy too hard. Maybe you should try to get more air factories up.
Yes, Rock has decided to use the transport to spread out some engineers and get those maxis.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
at
a
the
good
moment
idea.
it's failing. I think that's a better idea than to drop them in front of those 4 max, because
Yeah.
the army of Voodoo is just too big at this point.
And 3 Mantis from Rock managed to get on top of Voodoo's base. There are just engineers for the moment.
They will all get slaughtered. Well, he
There are
tried-
enough to reclaim them if
yes,
Voodoo recognize
tried
it
to
fast enough.
reclaim them. If he's quick enough, but no.
He's building tanks, so... Yeah, well, for the moment, the maxes aren't a problem for any one of the players. Both have enough to reclaim.
Well, you never can get enough economy. It's always better to get more, so...
Definitely, but it is no problem if one of them have less less interceptors. I'm getting confused by seeing this air fight on top of or above Voodoo's
Yes,
base.
yes, I think we get what you mean. But
It's
it's
not a
still
problem
annoying
if-
to lose these maxis.
Yeah, but it's not a big problem because you can get your math from reclaiming at the moment.
What?
And we see a fight at the bottom, but Rock's commander is there.
Yes, and I think that commander is the reason why he will be able to hold this line.
And also those bombers. 4 bombers moving in.
But only, well, okay, 5 kills from these bombers at this point. And Voodoo really has lost air supremacy completely.
Yeah, I think you really have to take care about this. It's definitely hard for him to do.
He really should set up some stationary anti-air quickly. At this moment he's just losing all his interceptors, completely useless. And
Yeah, and if Rock moving in with all those bombers to Voodoo space, he can lose all engineers around the air factory and will never get air supremacy back.
well, yes, at this point he's just using them to completely bomb all the ground units of Voodoo.
Yeah, also that isn't a bad using of them, but it would be better to move in. Yeah, now they are moving in directly to
Yes, bomb the energy, I think is the best thing to do at this point.
bomb
Rock-
the energy and all those engineers assisting the air factory.
Rock has so many of these bombers now.
Yeah, he's building in. Let's have a look. 2
What?
air factories, 1 assisted, 1 heavy assisted. So. Also, there are some mantis running around, running in Voodoo space now.
And Voodoo has set up Tech 2 at
Yeah.
north. He
Yeah,
might
but
want to
his-
use it quick.
His problem is, if he loses his base, he will don't get any more
Well,
energy. It
he'll
is
be
the
lost
problem.
without his base.
I wouldn't say he can attack Rock's base also with the Tech 2. But
Yes,
he have
but
to take
there
care
are so
about
many
energy.
Tech 1 bombers, they will be able to bomb those few units.
Yeah, but there are some Tech 2 anti-air maybe? No, not for the
Yes, but
moment.
still that's not enough firepower to destroy the whole base. So Rock will be an advantage in the end.
Yeah, and Rock's commander is in an upgrade. It's gun, as good as finished, assisted by the Mantis. And Rock's commander got gun now at the bottom. Really strong weapon there.
Yes. What are
And
Rock's bombers doing? Does he want to attack the base from the north now, or?
I think they have an... No, it's something different with the patrol order. I don't know what he's doing exactly. Maybe he wants to get all those engineers reclaiming, but...
No, he's going for the base now, so
Yeah.
probably the energy. And Voodoo has still not a single stationary anti-air, which is very bad.
Yeah, and as we see, Voodoo is already behind in energy against Rock, 700 to 850, and he will drop down a lot after losing some Pegans now. Oh, and he loses a
Yes.
lot.
That's really gonna hurt him a
Drop
lot.
down from 700 to 500. Let's have a look at his economy. Still enough energy for the moment, but it's really critical.
And it's...
And the bombers are coming back. Drop down to 440. Yeah, he will definitely get some problems now. Also, he's attacking Rock's base now with Tech 2.
Well,
And
yes,
even
I
if he
think...
lost some power, he have a shield with it. Oh no, now it's out.
I think it's more out of desperation that he attacks now. But it might actually cause some damage. That base has nothing against
Yeah,
those mongoose.
Yeah, we'd have to. If he not managed to do some huge damage against Tech Rock's base now, he will definitely get some problems. He's losing many tanks at the bottom. Rock's commander already with 37 kills.
Which is not that much for a gun ACU.
No, but he don't have it for a long time at the moment. And Voodoo is losing the Mongoose against PD, Tech 1. Even if they have
Yes.
a regular range, he's losing them.
Running in range.
Not
That's really bad.
yeah, not the best movement.
That was basically the last chance he had, I think.
I also would say. And now he recognized it and moving backwards, but
He's not really moving backwards, he's more... I think he just selected all units and sent them to another point. But he's still in range.
yeah, it looks like. And some Tech 1 from Rock at the bottom, attacking now the Mongoose 2. Looks like he still don't have enough power to get the shield up. And Rock's commander is firing to Voodoo's tanks at the bottom. They don't even move into it. He just can use the bigger range to get kill by kill, not
They
being
just
attacked.
die completely useless. Now he's retreating them.
And Voodoo's moving backwards with his commander to his base.
What is his plan there? I mean,
Maybe
ASU
maybe
can't do much. at this
maybe he
point.
can get gun and can move down to Rock's ACU.
Well, yes.
And fight there directly against Rock's ACU and maybe get it down by this.
Yes, I think at this point, Voodoo still has the upper hand ground-wise. If you look at the unit counts at the bottom.
Yeah, definitely. But he
Also, he
definitely
is
needs to use
doing
it.
some serious damage to the base now.
Yeah, you're right.
So it seems that he really has still a good chance to win this game. I'm actually kind of
he's-
surprised.
He's getting some Pegans up at his Tech 2 land factory at the top.
And Voodoo is attacking with all his land units at the south now.
Yeah. That's quite a lot.
But
Much
I
more
think
than
it's
Rock have, but
a rather
it's-
bad decision. The ASU is killing them quickly.
yeah, but Rock have to move backwards. And don't have any new units there. What the units are fighting at the moment is all he can get there in time. But yeah, I don't think it will be enough to kill the commander.
He survives, but still Rock has lost basically all his ground units, and Voodoo has Tech 2 ground, so... and is in front of Rock's base. Sucks
Yeah.
spam, yes.
Yeah, looks like he still get a chance, I would say.
Well, a chance, I think Rock's drowning and Voodoo's units and is basically losing this.
Yeah, and many anti-air with the army in Rock's base. There is a Tech 2 there's a Tech 2 anti-air with 19 kills, 20 kills now, Veterancy 5.
Well, why not? Those anti-air get kills very quickly if they get to shoot at larger groups of interceptors.
Yeah, of course. But Rock is building bombers just at the moment. Yeah, and now Rock have the problem, he drops down with the energy.
Yes, exactly like Voodoo had when he got bombed. Well, that
Yeah,
was
Voodoo's
surprising
ACU.
that Voodoo was able to come back from this, I think. Or I thought that Rock has won.
Yeah, I
at some
also
point.
thought so, but yeah, Rock's commander is now at Veterancy 5.
That's a killing machine. Really, that's gonna be hard to kill it.
I would say if Voodoo, or when we see how Rock's base is down, Voodoo can just build some Tech 2 air and get some gunships out
sure, but
to get
Tech
the
1
ACU down.
land will be having a hard time killing it. And
Yeah, of
Rock's
course.
base is completely destroyed now, basically. Only a few factories left.
And
GG.
Rock don't see a chance to win this anymore. Yeah, he was on a good position, but
Good comeback from Voodoo. Really
yeah,
nice.
definitely.
Rock really was not prepared for those Tech 2 units. And took some serious damage from them.
Yeah, that's true. I think Rock was too concentrated on the fight at the bottom and on the air fight, and not was watching what Voodoo is doing at the top.
Yes, he might have had a chance if he had bombed those Tech 2 land factory with his bombers. He had so many that he could have stopped the production of anything that's inside of that factory, and so there wouldn't be a chance to make Tech 2 anti-air.
Yeah,
Well, he didn't really realize the threat from the north side.
yeah. Well, so we will start round 2 soon. I will stop the cast for a second, so don't be worried.